The Australian state of Victoria has just been ranked as the worst place in the country to have a business. It's got the highest amount of regulation than any other state. It's got the most taxes out of any other state, and it is the worst place to run a business. And I know because I do business in Victoria, and it is difficult. It's a heck of a place. How did Victoria get so bad? How did it get to this point where it's almost impossible to do anything in Victoria? The Australian Broadcasting Commission, our state and government-run media agency, reckons it's lagging after long COVID. Long COVID or Dan Andrews? Dan Andrews was the Premier of Victoria, and Victoria is kind of like a California in the US to us Australians. It's really politically out there on the woke spectrum, and I personally find the things that they advocate for to be really difficult to understand because I'm not a big fan of debt, but Victoria loves debt. It does debt like a junkie doing lines of coke, mate. It fucking rails that shit, and it's only going to increase it. Check out the Victorian Premier.
This is a view from others. What I am focused on is Victorians. Victorians in jobs, because behind every job is a worker and a family who needs the Victorian government focused on them, and that's what I'm doing.
What she actually meant to say was there's a Labor voter behind every one of those people. Small business and entrepreneurs are the enemy of socialist governments, and Victoria is going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Victoria will be an economic basket case for the next decade, with debt forecast to reach in the hundreds of billions of dollars. The only thing that will save Victoria, and this is why we haven't seen them turn migration off, is fucking lots of people. They need to pump in as many fucking people into Victoria as they can. And God knows I love you, Victoria. I was born in Victoria in the 70s, and I have a special affinity for the state itself. But dear Lord, you guys are in trouble down there, and you need to get ahead of this fucking really quick and start voting for some change. And don't vote for the Socialist Alliance.